Peace and blessings, beloved family. Welcome to another amazing episode of Who Naked Up in Here. I am your host, Mr. Wicks, alongside my gorgeous, phenomenal co-host down below, Miss Gifted Johnson Wilkerson. Everyone, please open up your hearts and your mics and let's greet each other the way family do.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
Sam.
Hey.
We made it.
Yes, we made it.
Yes.
2026. This is our second episode of the year. And it's just amazing sharing this space with you all. So I love you, and I thank you for being dedicated to this whole process, this whole family reunion that we hold once a week. With that being said, for those who will be viewing and those who are new to the room, this is an open mic. This is a safe space to share. Here we treat each other like family, so there's no judgment. There's only love and support for the artists as well as the artistry. There are very slim list of rules. Number one rule is while someone's sharing, please keep your mic muted so that we're not over talking one another or disturbing the energy that is being shared from one another. Second, during that space, there is an open chat, so you're available to utilize that and express your love and support or welcome to people coming in the room all throughout the show. So it's not like you're being silenced or anything like that. We're just being respectful to one another. Second, if you would like to share with us, we allow for two pieces, two lengthy pieces. If your pieces are short, then we give you more wiggle room so that you can be more expressive and we can hear a nice selection of work from you. But with that being said, if you find yourself in a sharing mood, there's a reaction button at the bottom of the screen. If you click on that reaction button, there's a raise your hand emoji. And all hands that are raised will be acknowledged as someone who wants to share. And as I come through the list, we'll eventually get to your name. You get there. I love you so much. You're so silly. But did I miss anything, Cole?
No, you're spot on. Get those hands up, guys, so we can get the list going. And let's do it. Let's get it. Let's have a good time in poetry.
Awesome. So again, just keep your mics muted while someone is sharing. And after they've shared, you can unmute yourself and show love to the artist as well as the art. So let's get the night on and popping. With that being said, we already have someone who's willing to open up the space for tonight, which is so beautiful. So with that being said, please join me by opening up your hearts and your mics, and let's welcome our first family member, the one and only Lady K.
Come on, Lady K.
Yes, Lady K, let's do it.
Ow. Oh, I literally just jammed my finger. Okay, sorry.
Not the
That
finger.
really hurt. That really hurt. Okay. So I have two pieces for y'all. I'm gonna start with one, and then the second one I do is a treat. Well, I don't know if it's a treat really, but I had a sort of a crazy weekend last weekend, and I wrote a poem about it because that's what we do as poets. And I think it's funny. So of course I want to share it with my family. But first, so we got to get this work in on these poems for my one-woman show that will be premiering at the end of next month at the Rogue Festival here in Fresno. It's called A Hot Flash Gospel. It is on perimenopause, and this is the opening poem from it. And it is called Perimenopause, A Black Woman's Anthem. Dear Perry Menopause, oh great, another season of betrayal as if the first wasn't enough. A barren womb at 13 stamped defective before I knew my worth. Now my body, my traitorous temple shakes its tambourines of hot flashes and hormonal upheaval. Isn't this rich? As if being Black in America wasn't enough cardio for my heart to bear, as if navigating microaggressions at work wasn't the real endurance sport. And now let's add the extra layer, the body. Everyone loves to judge, but no one wants to hold plus size because apparently big is too offensive and beautiful feels like pity. My thighs thick like gospel harmonies chafe as if they've got beef with each other, while my belly, soft and round as a Sunday hymn, is now a canvas for sweat and stretch marks that I wear like badges of survival. And let's not even get into the bedroom or the lack thereof, because if I was having sex, spoiler alert, I'm not, I'll be navigating this ever-changing landscape of mostly non-existent desire. Imagine me apologizing for my body's betrayal for a libido that decided to hit the snooze indefinitely, questioning my desirability as if the softness of my skin and the depth of my soul aren't enough on their own. I probably whisper, sorry, it's not you, it's me, really, it's me, because society's got me believing I should apologize for what I can't control, for a dryness that isn't just in my throat, but somewhere far more private and far more public, all at once, an ever-changing landscape of peaks and valleys that I once thought I knew so well. Now every day is a new discovery of lost recognition. But don't worry, society still expects me to show up and show out like I didn't wake up drenched in sweat, dreaming of freedom from this flesh that is determined to defeat me. I mean, can a plus size girl just have her one day without carrying the weight of the world on her wide hips? The irony isn't lost on me. How my womb's silence was once a source of pity, of shame. Now that same silence screams so loudly I could laugh if I wasn't crying or sulking. Wait, no, pissed off. Sis, why are you so mad? I don't even know. But I mastered the art of turning tears into wine, haven't I? A Black woman's alchemy. And let's not forget all the unsolicited advice. Drink more water. Love yourself, queen. Oh, please. I've been loving myself through shame disguised as care, through mirrors that, yes, I know what they see. So here's to this body, this ever changing, ever surviving miracle. Let it sag, let it swell, let it rage. I'll still be here. Sarcastic, real, and unbothered mostly. Because if I've learned anything, it's that this skin, this soul, this body can bear the unbearable. And when the storm passes, when the chaos settles, I'll still be standing, fierce, Black, thick as fuck, complicated in every shade of unbreakable. And that's that piece.
Yes, poet, you better talk to us.
That was dope. I love that.
So my whole show is the purpose to like really tell some real stuff, but in a very, comical, fun way, lighthearted in some areas, serious in others. So we're gonna go through all the emotions. All right. Why is this so small? Okay. So I'm not even gonna give you a preamble. You'll get it by the time the poem is done. And it's called Why I Don't Date in California. I found out someone I knew just passed away. Sudden, the kind of news that sits heavy before it settles. And I was sad because death doesn't check receipts. It just takes who it wants, when it wants, and leaves the rest of us to fill in the blanks. Now, this was a man who flirted with me like it was a full-time job, with the kind of dedication men usually reserve for fantasy football, consistent, dedicated Olympic level double tapping every post, every story, every time I breathed online. Here he came. Heart eyes, fire emojis, good morning, beautiful. Like it was on a schedule, same city, same zip code, same audacity. And I even said something because grown women communicate. I said, if you like me in real life. How you gonna live in my DMs like it's rent controlled housing and never step outside? But see, I don't beg, I don't audition, and I don't chase men who treat possibility like a hobby. So I stopped responding. Let the emojis talk to themselves. Then his son posted the obituary, funeral info. I put on my grown woman grief. I was ready to show respect, ready to sit quietly in the back and say a prayer until I read, he is survived by his loving wife. Sir, excuse me? Oh, well, that explains everything. The consistency, the distance, the imagination. Turns out I wasn't being courted, I was being entertained. A married man's side quest, a boredom buffer, a flirtation app with no intention of download, a Wi Fi enabled lapse in integrity with a wife. The way I laughed wasn't joy. It was disbelief stretching its legs because tell me why this man's shenanigans got revealed after death. Like, even in the afterlife, the truth said, not today. And now I'm sitting there feeling bad for laughing at a dead man, but also giving the strongest side eye because really? Really? I laughed, not because it was funny, but because clarity will do that. That little chuckle you release when the math finally starts mathing, and California dating is wild because the men aren't single, just unsupervised. Everybody vibing, nobody accountable, just emotional freelancing with full time partners at home. I can only laugh because if I don't, my pressure will start filing complaints. And while this particular foolishness was a first, the list of things these men have put me through, child, the gaslighting, the situationships, the I'm not ready spoken fluently at 40, whatever years old, the married men, the confused men, the men who need therapy but choose dating apps instead. At this point, dating feels so daunting. I'm eyeing nunhood like it's a wellness retreat because if vows of silence are what it takes to protect my sanity and my peace of mind, wrap me in linen and let me hum. And listen, these situations will have you debating your sexuality, just wondering if maybe life is softer on the other side. Because tell me why the pogo stick got to come with this much stress. So, no. I'm not going to the funeral. I'll pray from a distance, respect the dead and the living woman who didn't know her husband was out here emotionally window shopping. And this is exactly why I give up dating in California. Too many men in relationships acting single, too many single women expected to play along, too many DMs with no intentions behind them. So if you see me, I'm bothered, booked, and minding my own damn business. No, it's not bitterness, it's discernment, it's boundaries, it's me choosing peace over potential. Because if you can flirt with a woman, but from behind a marriage, imagine what else you can lie through. Rest in peace, sir, and rest assured, I'm logging out of the DM cemetery. Amen.
So
Wow.
first off, it's not just California. Second, you know what? Never mind.
I know what you're about to say second.
Phenomenal work. Like, just brilliantly penned. I put quite a few comments in the chat. Please go back and revisit them. But I gotta go here. The men aren't single, just unsupervised. Wow, wow, brilliant, brilliantly scripted.
And I'm tired. I'm tired. I was like, how you gonna have shenanigans from the grave, sir? You gonna have me going to this funeral and get beat up because this woman possibly didn't and I didn't, I mean, it wasn't anything like crazy, but I'm like, she gets your phone and I show up and she's like, you was da-da-da-da-da. y'all ain't about to get me beat up at nobody's funeral. I don't have time for these things. So yeah, that was my weekend.
Listen, um, I could hear so much in there: laughter, amazement, um, a sense of sadness. It's just so much of an emotional roller coaster. And then to find all of these energies tied up into a funeral is like really, really amazing. That you were even um, found the patience to pin it, is what I'll say.
Jesse told me I had to.
Yes, shout out to you, Jesse, for pushing on.
And
She
to
was
do it
gonna
all
go
and to
to
do
the
it all in
funeral.
that Shaka Khan wig is just
Listen,
Do you
listen.
like her? I think I like her. Everybody says I look like somebody's auntie, but I don't care. I like her.
Lady K tried to tell me she couldn't write funny poems, and I was like, no, you can write funny poems. Write this poem. And sure enough, I was right. You could totally write this poem, and you should have written this poem. It was amazing.
Oh man, both of your poems were off the chain.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, you definitely did that. Way to open up the show. Y'all please spin the block and show some love once again for Lady K.
Yep.
Lady
Good stuff,
K.
Lady K. Good stuff.
Wow.
Good
That
stuff.
was awesome.
I'm sorry I missed it. I was in another Zoom. Hello,
Yeah.
everyone.
Oh, I'm gonna have
Um,
to send it to you, Erica. And
yeah,
congratulations, by the way. But yeah, this weekend was a little bit of a doozy, so I had to write a poem about it.
you always writing. You know I can't stand you. But anyway, that's
I'm still
I'm
laughing.
yeah. The other Zoom had to help me out because I'm not familiar with KDP, Amazon, whatever, how to find the link. So the dude looked it up and said, "This is your link."
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm trying to get it copied so I can put it in the chat if it makes sense to y'all. Because I thought the link would look different, but it looks like a bunch of numbers to me, so I'm confused. But
And
anyway,
then I
thank
wanted
you.
to talk, I'm gonna DM you anyway because do you have any copies that I can get like directly from you? Because I want mine signed.
I'm ordering them now. I'm behind because I
Okay.
was trying to figure it out. So I just
Okay.
ordered them last night.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say that's what she's working on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Congratulations.
Thank you, sweetie.
Definitely. We were conversing about you prior to opening up the show. So glad that you're here sharing space with us. And again, congratulations is in order. So we're
Thank
excited
you.
for you. And I can't wait to get a hold of a copy of that. Bye.
Now I really feel like a part of you guys. You just don't know because I was behind. Everybody had a book but me.
Yeah, but
I
and
was in an anthology, but I didn't have a whole book. So
yeah,
now I feel better. I feel like I'm definitely part of the family now. Um, not just a redheaded stepchild. Well, I used to have red hair.
Everyone does
When
not
that,
have a book.
it just seems that way. I'm like, damn,
Well,
if they don't have a
everyone
book,
does not
they
have
got
a
a
book.
CD or something.
No.
T-shirts,
Yeah,
hoodies, all kinds of merch. I'm like, I don't have any merch. That's the only merch I got. So everybody got something going. And I'm like, I didn't have anything going. So
yeah.
yes,
let me
You
say
had
Well,
this
your
to you.
voice going.
Erica, you may have a book, right? But some people have books and like they don't even send them to you. Like Mama Betty and me are gonna fight.
Oh well,
I was gonna say, me and her definitely got to do an exchange, and I didn't get your second book yet either, Shocky. Although I got your first one.
Nisha.
I had my books on order. Shaki G, hush. You let you. I had the sniffles, but hush. Y'all names are on these. Oh, leave me alone.
I love you, Mama Betty.
Yeah, right.
listen, Erica, I wanted to say this to you.
Yeah.
Um, because you are definitely family and have been for a long time now. Um, you have to give yourself the grace because it took you um time just to find your pen, right? And embrace it. That's and your
Yeah.
pen and your voice. So and you grooming that, you know, from those planted seeds, you groom some beautiful fruit. You know what I'm saying? Delicious food you fed us throughout this journey. So to come to this point is just the beginning, you know. You gotta realize some of us have been doing it for a long period of time. And even in that practice, it took time to get that first package out. You know what I'm saying? So um, talk power to yourself. Be proud of yourself. Um, and you've always been family from the moment that you come into this circumference. So we
I
just,
appreciate that.
yeah,
I really do. It's just still surreal for me. I'm like, I got books, so it's just like I had to get used to having a boyfriend. I was gonna tell you, I was like, I got a boyfriend. So now I'm like, I got a book. I got a book. I
look
got a
at
book. What am I doing? How am I doing this? How am I promoting myself? So thank you. And Dennis will be here soon. He's still
awesome.
trying to support for the both of us the other platform we were just on. So
Understood. And thank you for showing up. Y'all presence is like all of our presence within these spaces. So
What's the other Zoom? I'm about to go there. What is it? Is it Billy Tuggles?
no, it's put it in the chat since it comes on at 8:30.
I ain't going over there.
Second and fourth Wednesday. So
It's
we try
midnight
to,
chance.
and then we met there 57 weeks ago. So it's our anniversary like every Wednesday.
every
So
Wednesday is our anniversary. I
yeah.
love that. That's your next poetry prompt. I feel like Emmy Dennis. That's your next poetry prompt. Every Wednesday is our anniversary.
Yeah.
From your
Yeah,
mouth.
it's crazy. We got so many anniversaries, and he started this too. He's quite a sentimental dude. That's
Yeah,
what keeps me around because he is sentimental. I will
yeah.
give him that for real.
He's awesome, and I wish y'all the best. Y'all are so wonderful together. I enjoy being in y'all presence.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
All right, we're gonna keep the energy going. Hey, escape artists, welcome to the space. Y'all clap it up one more time for Lady K, please.
That's
Yeah,
my
we can.
Okay.
friend.
Yeah.
That's my friend.
Awesome,
Yes, I love it.
awesome. Okay, I'll keep the energy flowing. I'll be the next artist, so y'all please open up your hearts and mics and show you some love for myself, Mr. Witz. Oh,
Woo!
Wits.
Let's
Woo,
go.
Ooh.
woo.
Oh, 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 oh. Yes.
so I'm on an amazing journey of my own. I'm working on 5 packages that are um, going to be released in the early portion of this year. So within the next 2 to 3 months, I should have them all um, out and published. So be on the lookout for these works of art as well. Um, and I want to share some of the pieces that I've been working on. So I'm gonna share 2 pieces from one of my unreleased books. This first one is called Bulletproof but Not Invisible. I never claimed to be anything more than God gave me. Height, melanin, and the ability to think for myself. A humble black man with acute anger issues, compliments of NYC. Missing a few teeth never kept me from biting someone's head off before. But that doesn't mean my appetite is solely fed off of trouble seeking. I own more pullover hoodies than hats that fit me. Being me can be hard to deal with at times. Avoiding what goes on in my mind is like dodging my own bullets. More than often, I am suffixed to sides, compromised by the shots taken at me. It's like I can feel everything, yet it has no effect. I've been hit by moving vehicles in the past, walked away unscathed, suffered suffered societal attacks on my person, situations that would have taken others to graves. Yet here I am, almost half a century. Hard to be a bullseye and expect not to be shot at routinely. The streets I've survived been known to eat exit wounds out the back of bodies. Living this life won't necessarily get your name etched in on a scribe. Only the face of obituaries have given courtesy to those unalive. They say my dark skin and tall frame makes me a threat, as if I had been spit up by night. Subconsciously, I only see my name lit up underneath the streetlights. To some, I may appear to be a monster. To others, I am a personified ghoul. When it comes to social stratisfaction, I may be bulletproof, but I am not invisible. Pen. So that's that first one. Can y'all hear me?
I was
Nope.
trying to unmute.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
Yeah, we're
can.
not
yes, we can
invisible.
hear you.
Yep, yes, you can.
Nope, you did that whole poem. Nobody heard you, and we didn't say anything.
No,
Awesome.
no, it's just I couldn't unmute fast enough to say anything. But you know what, brother? Sometimes I wish we were invisible. This way they couldn't see the target.
That part. That part.
Facts.
So I'm reading from my computer, so I can't see you all's faces until I click back over. That's why I asked if you can hear me. But this next piece is entitled "The Cry Behind That Smile." Hurt can be numbing, intoxicating. They should put it in a bottle. A cap full of motion can really sit you down or send you on your way. Or, everyone, please mute yourself.
Hey,
I'm gonna start over. Hurt can be numbing, intoxicating. They should put it in a bottle. A cap full of emotion can really sit you down or send you on your way, all according to how you handle it. Medicine prescribed by heart and mind doesn't instruct like a medical practitioner, although their capability to identify illness can often be misdiagnosed. In any account, the dosage may vary. The side effects can subsequently be lethal. Truth of the matter is, ignoring it is worse than addressing its existence. Some brothers laugh at pain till they find themselves killed over surrendering to distress. To others, that inebriation can wear like a silly grin, aching from the chest. But no amount of clown painted onto my face can unmask my laugh to keep from crying. So I wear drooping smiles and happy eyes for the circus. Make fool of myself to disguise my pride. Torment on me is a motion picture, perfect for a viewing audience, those who come to point their fingers. Nothing lightens a dark room more than laughter can, at the expense of others, heartfelt moments. All they'll see is captured scenes of my reality. For me, it's the performance of a lifetime. Some brothers laugh at their pain. I am the cry behind that smile. Pain.
Oh yeah, that was so nice.
That last line, yes.
Thank you. So those are two pieces from one of my new packages that should be ready by next month. I'm trying to get it prepared for my birthday. Plan on releasing a book on my birthday um, as a special gift to myself. So y'all wish me the best because
When's your birthday?
February 7th.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so it's like I'm right on the heels of it. I think the problem with me is I've been trying to do um, the most with my time. I'll say that. So organizing your time is important. Um, and I know you all know as writers, when it pops in our mind, we're instantly ready to get to it. You know what I'm saying? But move intentionally. Make this year intention. All right. But thank y'all for that. And let's get to the list. Hey, M.A. Dennis. Hey, DFT. Good to have y'all in the space.
What's up, family?
So good.
My apologies for coming off mute in the usual form. I didn't know I was off mute. Forgive me.
It's okay. Usually that's how they bring you into the room. Um, I don't know. It's just the way the program is set up. So it's no love lost. Love you all, and I know that's how it is. But I do respect and appreciate your empathy. All right, so let's get to the list. Y'all, please open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome the belated birthday girl. Yesterday was her birthday, y'all, so continue to celebrate her. Let's show some love for our
Marianne.
sister, Marianne Peterson.
Marianne.
Birthday.
Happy belated
Yeah,
birthday.
man.
Yes.
I turned 50 years old yesterday.
No
Oh,
way. I thought you was 27.
Nope,
oh,
50.
yeah.
Welcome to, well, I would say welcome to the 50s, but I just turned 60 last year.
Yeah.
So I forget sometimes.
Uh-huh.
That's
Oh yeah,
awesome.
you guys are all babies. Get out of here.
This is my milestone year too, Marianne. I'm gonna be 50 next month as well, so
Yep.
I'll be
And
joining.
mine was last year.
hmm Okay, this one I wrote on the 7th of this month. The 7th is when I found out one of my friend's moms died. So I wrote this in memory of her, and I shared it with the guy's wife to show it to him, because I figured he would appreciate it. So this one is called Irene. Irene was the woman's name. I is for inspiring, R is for resilient, E is for energetic, N is for nice, E is for elegant. When my friends had to say goodbye to his mom, she was deeply missed by all. This is for the first one. The second one I'll do is very short. It's based on a writing prompt. The writing prompt was Breakthrough. I wrote this on the 12th of this month, the day for my birthday, and it's called Breakthrough. Had a breakthrough when I met you. I finally knew I was loved. That's it for that one. Then the last one I'll do, I wrote today. Since it was my birthday yesterday, this just popped into my head. And I call this one Older. I got older by a year. I sometimes feel it too. I get backaches because of arthritis in my back. My knees crack. I get tired easily too. I like still being around, but I could do without the aches and pains. And that's it for that one.
Definitely relatable, Marianne. I've been
Yep.
going through that for a minute.
Uh-huh.
Awesome work, Marianne. Again, happy birthday to you, love.
Thanks.
I like that first one. I like how you did the I don't know why the word is
And
it's just
acrostic.
yes, an acrostic and then also added some at the end. So I really like that. That was great use to that form. Don't let um dope female catch it though, because we know she loved to do them herself.
hmm
That, that excellent queen, the Shacklin Queen, excuse me.
We can't hear you, Mr. Witz.
Oh,
It
I
was.
said the Chaperone Queen.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay, let's keep that energy flowing. One more round of applause for our sister, Mary Ann.
All right, Marianne.
Marianne,
Happy
happy
birthday.
birthday.
Thanks.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Yeah, Marianne.
That's what's up. Y'all keep that energy up. I'm loving it so far. Let's keep that going. Y'all open up your hearts and mics as we welcome our next sister, Jane. Spoken word. Let's go.
All
Come on,
right.
lady.
Yeah, go
Jane, I
Jane.
love you.
Hey, family. It's nice to be here, you guys. It's nice to hear all your poetry. I'm looking forward to the rest of you. So this piece is called Obscurity is Me. Navigating life's labyrinth when shards of sunlight, fragmented glow pierce my torso, wrap me in a cloak, smother me in the weight of darkness, scream my war cry, stoke the pyre, fan the fire, risk my all, cradled I fall, and fears unfold, agony uncontrolled, anguish echoed in the wind, misery tattooed beneath my skin, pierce the fading soul within, suffocated by deadly sin, damaged and deviated among dying dreams, absolute truths lost to moonbeams, plucked and bleeding, intention fleeting, no retreating, no resist. Dismissed, I collapse into the dark mist. I whisper my anguish into the void, only to collapse into the dark shadows of forbidden dreams, buried in the boneyard of despair. Fuck you all, my memories know who I am. Do not weep upon my death. Blissful ignorance flows through my bones. Ashes to ashes. Reality flashes, emptiness fills my eyes. Obscurity is me. Peace, y'all.
Ooh, that one was good.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
Jane.
Yes.
Yeah, I just, like I said, I've been doing a lot of not being online, excuse me, not being online and just doing a writing. So if you got time for another short one, this is my New Year's wish for everyone.
Yes, please.
As the midnight hour tolls, banish your tears of old. Bury tired heartbeat breaks in the cemetery of despair. Exhale sorrow's stale air. Be done weeping in the dark of night. Incinerate your sadness in the new dawn's light. Release the terrors of the years past time. Lament them not in mournful rhymes. Cast your wishes to a forever sky. Let the memories die, let them haunt you no more. Purge them from your inner core. Relinquish your cursed grief. Feel the lightness of relief. Hold on to your dreams. Let them not die. Let them freely fly. Let them kiss the sky. Receive the gifts of a joyous new year, a celebration of wonders without fear, a sunrise, a sunset, a kiss in the night, a whisper, a lover, a walk in the light. Peace, yo. I hope this new year is wonderful for everyone.
That part.
Mm.
Stay
Yes.
Thank you so much,
That,
Jane. Beautiful
that
one.
part. Yes.
Yeah, beautiful.
Sorry. Trying to make sure I'm staying on top of everything. Yes. Great work and so blessed to have you here sharing this space with us, and thank you for the well wishes of the new year. This is going to be amazing. This is an amazing time to be alive. It truly is. Though so much chaos is happening, and so much energy has been shifted in the name of power, control, and manipulation. Yet no ownership or nor penalty for wrongdoing for some, right? But this is an amazing time to be alive because so much is being rebuilt. We are all living through it. We are all living in this change and being able to be a part of it. Is everything. And I just want everybody to be, again, be deliberate. You know what I'm saying? Make this year on purpose. Live your life on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just want to put that energy back to compliment what James Spoken Word just did. Um, it's a new beginning. Every day you wake up is a new beginning. So continue to be productive, y'all. All right, we got our next family member coming up. Y'all please open up your hearts and your minds. Enjoying myself as we welcome my food dog, y'all brother, the one and only Nemo. Soon.
Nemo.
Come on, Nemo.
Hey,
Nemo.
hey
Come
everyone.
on.
Nemo. Oh, it's good to be here. I'd like to start by sharing another of the tracks that my friend Shoni and I have been making. Is that possible?
Yes, sir.
It's
Give
done.
us a
Yes.
Let's share screen. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm getting little circles. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad you changed it because for some reason, the only thing I seen in there was Shaki G calling us old asses.
Okay, here we go. This is Monster Triptych.
My mind palace is a labyrinth of my own devising. Halls of neurons twist away into the darkness in all directions from where I stand. So perfect was my design that I cannot escape. And those brave souls who come looking for me become hopelessly lost. There's something in here that feeds on flesh. I see its horns in the mirror sometimes, and I'm never far from its hot and wretched breath. Perhaps I built the maze to hold the monster. I woke this morning to find myself changed. My jaw is sore from grinding, but that's nothing new. I had to untangle myself from the machine that keeps me sleeping like I do every morning. One machine to make me sleep, one machine to wake me. I won't look at myself in the mirror. Maybe that's because I'm afraid to see my true face, or maybe I just can't bring myself to look into those sad eyes anymore. When gods meet men, they make monsters. When monsters mate, do they make a man no god would claim? I woke this morning to find myself changed. I know the ascent all too well. Slopes painted with my spent blood, scattered with the shredded banners of past rallies. It's my heart's deepest desire to get to the top of the hill, but there's this boulder, and it is with me wherever I go. Pushing the great rock upwards has carved grooves in the dirt. Sometimes I follow them. Sometimes I make new ones, and sometimes I want to change the path, but the boulder gets stuck in the ruts. I find myself having to repeat a route I know will end in failure. I watch the boulder roll back down, crushing everything beneath it, bringing me back down to the base, looking up, feeling broken. I've been to the top before, but I found a wicked man whose face I've seen in the mirror. So I pushed him, and I felt him fall, and I dreamt that my world was tumbling. I woke at the bottom, feeling scared. I'm staying focused on the work this time, keeping my head down. I can feel the weight of the burden shifting as my will grows stronger and the climb begins again.
Yes, fool. I love all of
Yes.
that, bro.
The person that is
Love
doing those
it.
beats is amazing. I love that with your voice combined. They're
That's
like
crazy.
matching it up
I
perfectly.
love
That's so
it.
dope.
Yeah. It,
Thank
se-
you. Yeah.
it seemed like it should be part of a soundtrack to a movie or something. Maybe even something like
Absolutely.
70s. It just made me think of like 70s action or maybe early 80s. But
I
yeah,
like
that's
that.
yeah, it definitely reminded me of like a soundtrack.
Yeah, thank you.
Real.
I love the outro he put on that, and we're gonna keep working on it. I'm gonna try to encourage him to do more of that because the music it really fits well. So thank you so much for the feedback.
Yeah, man, there's nothing I like more than spitting the music. It's always, I first did it in 1969. I've been doing it ever since. And there's something about the connection to the audience beyond the word. Like, especially if you got a groove going on, there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
That was dope, Nemo.
That part. That
Thank you,
part.
Jane. I'm so glad that you're here. I know you've worked with suddenly his name, I'm sorry, has dropped out of my head. Your bass player.
I'll be on bass.
Yeah.
That's her boo thing.
That part. All of that. All of that. Yeah.
And then is it all right if I share a second piece?
Yes, fool. We have time.
Okay. This one I'm going to read. This is something I'm working on actively. Okay. I'm gonna go without preface on this one. I never considered my father a villain. I have seen behind his eyes the fear of judgment. I know how hard he has to work to prove a worth his heart does not believe. His doubt in himself is monstrous. His thirst for respect unquenchable, desperate to be recognized for his intellect. Villains plan, have schemes, designs. My father is pitiable and can't see past the end of his nose. He used to tell me how I would rise above him someday, that I would live out his dreams because he couldn't, because the world wasn't fair, because they wouldn't let him. When he left, he gifted me with freedom. Best thing he ever did for me. If I could talk to him again, I'd what? Why would I believe that this interaction would be any different? I sent him letters for years, bleeding on the pages. He did not respond. Always news, but never acknowledgement. With some folks, there is no reconciliation, no peace. no resolution. I can feel every mile away from my son at school. Sometimes it makes me cry seeing him smile because he knows. I've said my piece in my carefully chosen words, and I don't need the walking corpse of my father to validate them, or me. I didn't ask to be free, would have preferred to be loved. But here I am, no longer son.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That was so good. I'm sorry you had to go through that, but that's a beautiful, powerful piece.
Thank you.
Hey, yo, talking about dads, did y'all see the picture of Lady K's dad? Because she looked like that man in a wig, and it is the most hilarious thing in the world. I love it.
I cannot.
Wow. I know I didn't get to see that.
I'm done. Great piece,
What
Nemo.
the hell we gonna do with you?
Brilliant work, Nemo. Brilliant work. And
Thank you.
the piece about your dad was bravely and brilliantly inked. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. I'm not sure if you don't mind, quick question. I'm not sure whether it's clear from reading that poem whether or not my dad left when I was a boy. And I'm not sure if that detail is necessary, but as I was
I mean, it
reading
was
it, I was
clear.
thinking, I'm not sure.
It was clear to me.
Okay,
I got it.
cool.
That's the picture that was painted, and that's the image that I got as well.
Okay.
Especially when you talked about your own son and how you feel. What was that line? You said you feel him every moment he's away at school or something.
I
So
feel every mile between him and I. And that's
Yeah. Yeah.
that to me solidified that. That's a beautiful line, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely felt the journey in that piece. So, and I don't know how, but I guess through what your words were conveying, that's the picture that we received, or some of us. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. Thank you
Yeah.
for the
Great,
feedback.
great work.
Thank
you.
Nemo, may I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So what I gathered from that piece, and I could be all the way wrong, you were comparing the love for your son and the love that your father either had or didn't have for you. It was like a bounce off. Like the love that you have for your kid, you're wondering why it wasn't expressed in the same manner with your father. Is that correct?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was
think so.
gathering.
Yeah.
That was a beautifully written piece, and it can be a very fragile conversation to have to go back and compare the two. So I know exactly where you're coming from with it.
Thank you. Yeah. Parents who leave their children, I don't understand it. And that's what that line is about.
Amazing work, fool. I know the journey. We share space and deep conversation. So I'm glad that you asked that question. I know I didn't need to answer it, but I'm glad that you all gave him what was necessary, because I felt it was well expressed. Um, and I don't think that you dropped the ball, not with one line in that script. So again, it's the reality that we share are the hardest pieces to share. You know what I'm saying? But they're the most vulnerable sides of us. So I always thank you for being able to peel those layers off and free your spirit from that bondage. So big love to you, fool. Y'all show Nemo some love one more time, please.
Woo! Great work. Great work, both pieces.
Yes.
Good
You
job.
love you
Nemo,
all.
big ups.
So. All right, as we continue forward, y'all keep those hearts and minds open as we welcome our next family member, the one and only Miss Jessie Marie. Let's go,
That's
Jessie.
my friend.
Jesse. Go, Jesse.
I'm still healing from this cold. I'm definitely much better, but you can still hear it in my voice. So, bear with me. I do have 2 new poems though, so I want to read them to you. This first piece is called Unauthorized Accuracy. This appendix exists because something keeps going wrong. Not operationally, not procedurally, humanly. Witnesses persist. They do not disrupt systems, they disrupt stories. They do not attack authority, they remember it incorrectly. Witnesses display the following anomalies. They recall mercy as functional. They recognize ritual while it's still happening. They rename harm before it's reclassified. They refuse alignment even when compliant language is used. Witnesses are not loud. This is the issue. They speak calmly. They document precisely. They describe events in the order they occurred instead of the order approved. They use phrases such as, I was there. I watched it happen. This is not what you said it was. This did not need to occur. They did not argue theology. They do not debate policy. They point. This introduces instability. Witnesses remember details the system deletes. The pause before the order, the silence after the shot, the prayer that didn't stop, the way everyone knew and proceeded anyway. Witnesses notice that God is always invoked after decisions are finalized. They notice the timing. They notice the language switch. They notice how bodies become nouns, then numbers, then footnotes. Witnesses are difficult to contain because they do not seek power. They seek accuracy. They do not demand justice. They demand naming. This is dangerous because once something is named, it cannot be processed quietly. Previous mitigation strategies have failed. Discrediting, insufficient. Delay, ineffective. Overexposure, counterproductive. Moral reframing was unstable. Witnesses adapt. They begin speaking to each other. They exchange memory. This must not continue. And the recommended actions, which are unapproved and removed, are interrupt witness access to platforms. Reclassify memory as opinion, introduce doubt regarding motive, and encourage fatigue. If containment becomes necessary, it must appear accidental. Witnesses cannot become martyrs. Martyrs create lineage. However, and this is a redacted paragraph, it should be noted for internal consideration only, every historical collapse reviewed included witnesses. Not rebels, not enemies, witnesses. They did not stop the system, but they ensured it could not be forgotten. They outlasted the paperwork. They survived the redactions. They became the reason no one could say we didn't know. This appendix is not authorized. It will be deleted. It will not be cited. It will not survive record review, but witnesses do not require permission. They only require breath. And as long as one of us remains breathing, the procedure is incomplete. Poem.
Ooh.
Wow.
Damn, Jesse.
Yeah, you always keep us glued to your voice. Amazing. Amazing.
Thank you. And for my second piece, this is called I Love You for Free. It's 2026, and everything is loud and loud on purpose. Every screen leans into our chests. Every headline roughens the air. Every system speaks urgency because pressure is the only dialect it trusts. So, no fixes, no speeches, no pretending this is anything but anywhere close to fine. This isn't healing, it's a coping skill. A small one, surely, and perhaps a quiet one, but certainly luminous. So, All I ask is for you to just stay. Long enough to notice your breath before it gets shaped by demand. And I love you for free. It starts in the chest. Not comfort, light, a faint ignition behind the ribs, like something stayed lit even when no one was watching. Breath moves differently here, slower and intentional, and we're close enough that the inhale doesn't have to finish. It pauses, it's listening, and I don't move, and neither do you. And the stillness shines. I love you for free. My exhale leaves warm, steady as an open hand, and something tight in your throat loosens, not all at once, but just enough. The space between us starts to glow. Yeah, even here. Breath moves through it and comes back warmer, and it's held. Your ribs widen and your belly releases. We let the light settle. 'Cause I love you for free. I inhale slowly and the glow thins just enough for you to notice the absence without panic. And we wait. And that waiting sharpens not hunger, but recognition. And when my breath returns and yours returns too, it brings light with it. And your lungs receive it like something given without condition. 'Cause I love you for free. There, that moment when the body realizes it breathes better near something luminous, something steady. Your breath begins to align, not copying, but orienting. Inhale brightens, and exhale lowers, and pause holds. The room softens. Time loosens. Maybe our nerves begin to glow, and our sternum, and our jaws, and the deep interior places where breath becomes want. Nothing touches. Everything responds. Because I love you for free. I slow again, and your breath hovers, fully lit, almost too bright to release. You can hold it now, not from fear, but from respect. And when you let it go, the light will stay. I'm gonna keep breathing just enough to stay here with you. Here. 'Cause I love you for free, and eventually you'll inhale on your own, and it'll be altered, slower and clearer. You'll go ahead and exhale, and something will remain lit behind your sternum. Quiet and steady. You won't have to fix it or explain it. And this is what I mean when I say, I love you for free. No contract, no proving, no earning. I'm not asking for your story or your strength or how you survive, just your breath. Notice your chest is still lit. That glow, it's not me. That's what happens when pressure backs off and the body remembers what it was built for. Air. So, take this with you. Not the words or my voice, just the light. You don't owe the dark your breath. And I love you for free. Poem.
Wow.
I love you too, friend.
All of that. All of that. I love the repetition of that line. I love
Yeah.
it. It's so powerful.
You guys are so welcome. Thank you.
Well, thank you for giving us
Beautifully
this
penned.
love. Get well soon, okay?
I will. I am much better than I was last week. I just have this cough left, so I'm getting there.
She's fine. She's fine. Don't baby her, man.
Bro, man, Speed, what's up, bro?
That's hilarious.
Chilling, fam.
Grown man, what's up?
What's up? What's good, family? Yeah, but she's fine. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Get well, Jess.
I love it. I love it how we poke fun, man. But knowing it's 100% love that we have for each other, man. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. I mean, y'all show Jesse Marie some love one more time, please.
Great work. We love you.
Woo!
I
Oh,
can't
Wits.
stand you, Jesse.
Wits,
That's
I
my
want to compliment
friend.
you on your backdrop.
Oh man, ain't she fine? She's so fine. Let me keep myself off the screen. Oh my
you move over to the side.
right. Look,
Oh, thank you, grown man.
look, that reminds me of that ludicrous move, bitch.
Get out the
Way,
way.
get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Y'all forgive me, I'm crazy as
That's good. I love it. I love it.
That's my baby. I love that one. All right, let's keep the energy flowing. Speaking of that woman, y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and show some love for the other half of this here production. My co-host, the phenomenal known as Gifted.
Get
Come
gifted.
on,
Let's go.
sis.
Get gifted.
Oh, I like that.
I'm ready for my
Actually,
serenade.
what'd you say, Lady K?
I'm ready for my serenade.
Actually, I'm going to start out by reading or sharing two pieces by Miss Betty. So we're going to bring Miss Betty first. And then I know it's going to be a long time with my voice. So I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. Then I'll do my turn. All right.
All
But
right,
first,
shout out for Miss Betty. Thank you for sharing her work, Gifted.
Woo!
absolutely. We're going to
And it's
pin Miss Betty.
never
Here we
a
go.
bother to hear your voice. Just saying.
Thank you. All right. Here we go. Dry are the flowers, petals of our history, thirsty for lucidity of waters, gray rivers sweep, desiccated tears cause universal seizures, overwhelming fatigue, sounds and songs once loud, an assurance, a restoration, now faint, barely audible, perilous world in need of a sunshine, our sunshine, and yes, even our rain. Ignorance of our existence as a status quo norm, our all embracing invitation of love denied. Yet through it all, we endure, we stand unapologetically. Blackness. Blackness. A hydroelectric pump refuels our soul. Reading and readying us for a forever sojourn. Invigorating, washing all memories of sorrows. Tomorrow, another day, I can say, I am not sorry for loving me today. I am not sorry. All right, that's that piece. I love
Come
that.
on, Mama Betty. Yes.
Right. And you know what, Gifted?
Unapologetically. Yes.
Well, that was fire, fire, and Gifted. I'm gonna have you reading my poems next too, because Mhm.
Just have gifted read the whole night.
Oh, y'all are something else. Y'all are something else.
Beautiful piece, Fuma.
That's wise. That's wise.
And I love that, Jack.
Oh, that is nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, here's the next piece, a tribute to Renee. Oh, okay. Sorry. Wow.
It's okay.
So many names to call out. Every mountain, each blade of grass. It's said that God knows the exact count of all of the earth's sand. People stand, outstretched hands, singing worn thrift store songs on splintered wood pews, characters deceived by a democracy perceived, their contour faces look out windows of stained glass as an imperious, bloated warmonger release strings of puppets dropping from a fool's gold ceiling, choking illumination, breath of innocence, caught in a spider's webs, intentionally and captured freedom, paralyzed in the fair. Loudspeakers surround its perimeters, shouting in chronological order. All names unmercifully killed. We say their names too. We won't forget them. We are the ones who love them. We who care. Your reckoning, a quivering maelstrom, lies in wait. You think an idle threat, a mere provocation, a gauntlet of voices sing, healing the wounded scar of the hell, of the bell of freedom, of liberty. By any means necessary today, I call a name. Tomorrow, there will be another one, another you to fill in the blank. Poem for Renee today.
Thank,
That's from Miss Betty.
That
thank you.
was so good.
That was beautiful.
There will be another you is absolutely heartbreaking line.
Yeah.
So powerful.
Yeah, that was. Oh,
Every bit of that was beautiful, as heartbreaking as it is. This is what we still dealing with today. Um, Thank you for penning that, Mama Betty, and thank you for having the strength to deliver it.
Asante
thank,
sana.
thank you.
Dang, Mama Betty, Finn Hall just put together a book of poems written about Renee.
Yes.
Uh, and I wish you had sent me that so I could have sent it to him to get published. They're putting all the money towards, they're sending it to her family.
Oh,
That's a beautiful piece.
Beautiful piece.
happy Sunday.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. And I read from for Renee, and that's when I got it as soon as I said that name out loud. But thank you for sharing that. It was beautiful. It was hard to read those words, but but we got it. We got it.
Thank you. You did a fantastic read. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Oh gosh. All right, y'all. We're gonna keep this thing moving, moving, moving. And I'm gonna give y'all two pieces and get out of the way, okay? Y'all still with me?
You know I'm with you, baby.
Yes,
Take your
yes, ma'am.
time. Take your time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Right.
process because Renee was my mother's name, and tomorrow she would have
Oh,
been 81.
wow.
So
Well, happy birthday. She has a beautiful birthday. I can tell you that. Tomorrow's
absolutely.
my baby girl birthday.
Martin Luther King. Okay
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. All right. Oh, wow. All right, let's do this one first. Okay. This is TikTok. Heads down, up and down eyes. Scrolling, scrolling, scroll, swipe. Life passing us by. Conversations never had, explorations beyond the gates not explored, locked in on the screen. Scrolling, scroll, scroll, swipe. As they see us do it, so why not? They'll do it too. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Cramped hands, headaches, unexplained, bobbing moods. Scroll, 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 swipe. We're losing years, precious moments of time, sands of the hourglass sinking fast, sinking fast. Tick tock. No, really. Tick tock. Time is passing us by. Snapchat, Snapchat, snap, 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 snap. The motion makes you vain or sick. Sick to your stomach, competing for fame, exploded memories, fake identities, self-absorbed, preoccupied, narcissistic desires, trapped in a box on the screen of the shadow holding you prisoner. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Snap is gone. Your time you can never get back. TikTok. That's that piece.
You delivered that
Ooh,
so
that's good.
phenomenal, baby.
Gifted, I was gonna read a similar piece. I'm gonna read it any damn way. Damn it.
There it is. There it
So
Yeah,
is.
we on
Go.
the
Amen.
same page. Yes.
Amen. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, I've heard that from you before, but something about the way you delivered it tonight was spot on. Um, that was phenomenal.
Thank you. All right, and this last piece is losing my marbles. Kind of heard some funny pieces in it. It was already pulled up too. So yeah, we all on the same vibe because Lady K Ritz, something intertwined with this. So you'll see. But this is losing my marbles. What I fear about aging. Lost in the abyss of my own intertwined mind, like a never-ending corn maze, the right path, hard to find. Lost, despair, loneliness, and what ifs cripples my climb. Will I be robbed of the treasures that I believe truly defined? Body like wool, hair like whipped, purest of eyes, unblemished of my skin, reflection in the mirror. Oh, to not have these jewels to freely gift. Think, where did I put the keys? Will my knees still work? If I try to do this, if I squat, if I do the Scorpio, if I cha-cha-cha, answers to these rhymes, who will I be without me that I used to be? Who will I be when the sands of the hourglass keep running at what seems to be top speed? Fragmented memories fade, lucid dreams haze, thoughts of me, a mystery. Compare and desperation. Pursuit of perfection compounds the drive to age and gracefully. I'm falling apart in a foreign place and I'm losing my marbles, pondering how much time, how do you stop the hamster wheel from winding out of control? Well, what I really care about is not aging at all. What I fear most is losing my marbles. Did y'all see him? That's that piece.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
I love that. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, what? What we doing?
I have the same
I love that.
concern. The same concern.
Oh,
Like that.
I
Yeah.
just want to say two things. One, yes, your knees do work. You know, you got those mega knees. And two, you are not losing your marbles. Any of them that you dropped, I picked them up and put them away for you.
Thank
You did.
Thank you.
I love this space. Did I tell y'all I love this space?
Oh gosh. Thank you so much, you all,
The space loves you. Yes.
for allowing me
Work.
Gifted
to
as a well-written poem. It speaks to all of us who are at that point. Some of us knees do work. Some of us are able to cha still. But most important, yeah, we worry about losing our marbles.
Yes, amen.
Mama Betty with the flex. She said some of our knees still work.
Listen.
Hey.
You hear her talking her shit. Don't talk your shit, Mama Betty. I love it.
I love it. Thank
That's
you all.
what's up. Well, thank you, Gifted. You definitely delivered tonight. I don't know, your energy is definitely on thousands. So great work.
Dope female trainer, you need to share those cookies. Or whatever you eating that looks like cookies.
They baby, I don't share cookies. I'm stingy.
Oh, I hear you,
No,
but hey,
not stingy. Oh God, you don't have to turn your camera off. Then we have us
yeah.
sitting here drooling over your cookies.
Mm.
Love your backdrop, by the way.
Thank you, appreciate it.
That's what's up. Let's keep the energy flowing. Y'all show Gifted some love one more time, please.
Gifted.
Gifted.
If I wanted to
Sis.
just say something before you go to the next person. Your cadence is everything to me. I absolutely love how you pause and how you actually embody the words. It is a beauty. I absolutely love to hear you speak. You are amazing to me.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's what's up. Thank you for that, Shaq. Beautiful stuff. Okay, let's keep the energy flowing. Um, Jesse, can you lower your hand for me, love? Almost confused me for a second. But let's keep the energy flowing. Y'all, please open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our next family member, the one and only Mr. M.A. Dennis.
Let's
go, Dennis.
go.
Come on, baby, let's go.
Come through, Dennis.
Say that again, Erica. You see how she said that?
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
No,
Let's go.
that's grown woman talk right there. That's when grown.
Mhm.
She ready to take you home. Come on, baby, let's go. All right.
Today, 84 years after FDR issued Presidential Proclamation number 2537, I can't rest. Too much unrest. Things on my mind won't let me sleep. Busting in homes, people dragged out their cars, shooting folks in the face. I'm afraid. It's getting harder to conceal. I need a weapon in writing on the nightstand, a well-regulated militia within arm's reach. At least I can take out 2, 3, 5, or 7 before they kill me. I have a Samson meets Denzel Washington mindset. I'm leaving here with somebody. If I gotta go to the hereafter before my time, I'm not going alone. Fear has entered the chat, nail biting, checking phone locations, peeking out the window like Malcolm. My life insurance skyrocketed, almost double the premium. I can't afford
basic cable. The cost of living keeps going up. Dying is hella expensive too. Cost comparison. I better shop around. Mama used to say, always carry a just in case sandwich. In case of emergency, call the fire department. Firefighters don't carry semi-automatic pistols. I'm scared. What if I get marked for deletion? How will I be saved? They're even killing white people now. I'm tired. I keep increasing my melatonin dosage in order to get 2 or 3 hours of half sleep. It's not sustainable. I need to start taking care of things, compartmentalizing, being your own psychiatrist. We need to fight. I don't want to do this. I'm intimidated. Some people need prompting. Sometimes I can come up with something. Sometimes I can't. It just depends. I need a vision board. I see unalived people, revelations. I'm on a leave me be of absence, extended, indefinite. I need to put down the phone. If someone calls the confidential 24-hour lifeline and gets me on the other end, I may not be able to say anything optimistic. I'm just being honest. I might even tell them, just do it. The goddess of victory, Lady Justice, the Statue of Liberty, those bossed up baddies are all in their soft girl era. No hard feelings. They don't care about the human condition. Sensitivity, there's a toothpaste for that. Someone has to say what no one speaks. There's no place called the tell me state. I've seen too much shit. It's starting to show. Sleepless nights, Seattle, storms, Sudan, strands splitting, edges on edge, losing volume, strength going ball, silence no longer backed by gold, electrifying news, shock treatment, vegetable intake, stenosis spreading like room temperature Irish butter, the government shutdown takes up residence in my organs. There's no way, no freaking way everything bagels are sold out. If something, anything, even one thing went right today, I'd be inclined to stick around for tomorrow. Note, this poem was written on January 14th. On this day, 84 years ago, President Franklin D. Roosevelt issued Presidential Proclamation number 2537, requiring non-U.S. citizens, aliens, from enemy countries to register with the United States Department of Justice. 5 weeks later, an executive order authorized the removal and incarceration of approximately 120,000 people of Japanese ancestry, most of whom were U.S. citizens.
Come on. Can you do that one line? You said dying or death is hella expensive. I'm comparison shopping. Is that what you said?
Yeah, okay. Dying is the cost of living keeps going up. Dying is hella expensive too. Cost comparison. I better shop around.
That's a bar. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you had quite a bit of music references in there on the low too. I'll peep that. Um,
Hence
that
the
was,
soundtrack.
yeah, that was a powerful thing. Um, I also like the line when you said the government shut down. I lost it. It has something to do with your organs. Um,
Yeah, the government shutdown has takes up residence in my organs.
yeah, yeah,
Mm,
that was sick.
yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
I,
It's hard to
I,
find stuff because this piece, well, on paper, it's just one continuous paragraph. There's no line breaks or anything.
wow. And thank you, Erica, for I was gonna ask, was that your homework in May? And then uh yeah,
Yeah,
that
it was, and
the
I
soundtracks. Yeah.
yeah, because I'm still working on mine.
Loved it, love it, love it.
Well,
Great,
listen,
great work.
let me just give you full disclosure. You know, when you're in a relationship, you know, you part of your, I guess the unwritten contract is, you know, you are the sounding board, you know. So, you know, if I had to listen, you know, to my woman just going, you know, she's going on, she's ranting and raving. You know, I said, well, you know what? Let me just start taking notes. I'm put this and make this into a poem. This is good stuff she's saying.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome.
yeah, actually, a good amount of this is stuff that Erica said to me like at 7 o'clock this morning.
Thank you, baby,
That's
for
hilarious.
showing that it was a sort of inadvertently a collaborative
Yeah,
effort.
she was going off, man. I
Oh,
didn't know
that's
if I didn't know if
hilarious.
I was gonna have to call for backup or something. We had to have an intervention.
Oh, that is awesome. Mr. Witz, no, not to call me a
Yeah, I
silly.
mean she was sounding like John Wick after they did what they did to his dog. You know, she's just ready to go
Oh,
off. Man.
wow. I remember that. That's one of my movies. That was good stuff. Y'all give it up. Oh, go ahead, Mr.
I
Witz.
mean, you got one more for us?
Oh no, I'm good. One of do me good today.
Okay, thank you, brother. Always great
It
to
was a
have you.
dope one, my brother. It was a dope one.
That
Yeah,
Thank
was
you.
exactly
Thanks
what
so
I was
much.
about to
Hey,
say. That was a dope one. Thank you.
definitely. Thank you.
that's what's up. Y'all give him some love one more time. Shout out to M.A. Dennis.
MA!
Let's
Woo!
go.
Yes, that's what's up.
Stop being stingy. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah. All right, let's keep that energy flowing as we lean towards his better half. As I like to say, I call my lady my better half, so I hope I'm not out of turn in saying so.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's what's up. And with that being said, y'all please open up your hearts and mics and welcome our sister, Erica Floyd. It's Brooklyn in the house.
In the
Let's
Where's
go.
Brooklyn at? Where's
Come
Brooklyn
on,
at?
baby. Come
Come
on,
on.
baby.
Yes.
Come on in the room.
Let's go, baby.
Thank
Come
you for
on.
that.
You're
Somebody
welcome.
called me baby.
Baby.
Yes. God. This is new to this space. I did read it at Coffee Underground this weekend. Let me see here.
Isn't
Someone would
that
make it.
good?
Negroes. Oh, let me start again. Langston Hughes had penned Negroes, sweet and docile, meek, humble, and kind. Beware the they changed their mind. I don't believe all minds were changed. With change, some generations were enlightened with different perspectives, while others maintained their rigidity, albeit under a cloak of deceit. Currently, it has resurfaced due to the security of some invisible diplomatic immunity. In essence, complexion having its privileges. According to Google, the absence of necessity, coercion, or constraint in choice or action describes what freedom is supposed to be. In my lifetime, I had some benefit from our ancestors' hardship. Learning the history of such peril has me vexed, not only in my spirit, but in my reality, since remnants appear to be resurfacing. As much as I desire to see my bloodline continue, I'd rather my potential grandchildren, be safe in the arms of the Lord as a figment of my future fantasies than to encounter this kind of hatred because of the pigment that identifies them as black. God gives us free will in how we respond to things, demonstrating that my kind only harbors freedom in our minds, no bondage there. No one knows the thoughts that time travel in our wokeness. This world is obviously lucid in the lackadaisical attempts by governing bodies to correct immoral and unethical ways in which our kind is viewed as less than human, even less important than a dog. Yet our contributions are coveted. How convenient. A sorry representation of humanity. My faith is on a scavenger hunt for some faint remnant of human decency. some compassion. But all I can surely hope for is for a poet to give those falling martyrs their flowers. How disheartening. Poem.
Come on
Come on,
now.
baby. Come on.
That was good.
My faith is
Plant your
on a
own garden
scavenger.
rather than.
That man, I feel that one. My faith is on a scavenger hunt.
Yes, I love that line too.
That is great. That's a great one.
So if I had to quote that, if I had to give it a quote, I would give it plant your own garden rather than waiting for somebody to bring you flowers because the ones you may receive may be on your casket. That was a beautiful.
Thank you. It
You're
was
welcome.
actually it was based on an 8-word prompt that Ramrock had put out, 72 hours. So I had to use the 8 words. And that's what inspired the piece. This next piece is not that long. And it's old. I wrote it in 2022. And I didn't title it. Well, I think it's supposed to be in my book. So I think I titled it in my book. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and proceed here. What can I say about time? It has a schedule to keep. So take care how you use it as it marches on, because you'll reap. It can't be recycled, so don't waste it. It is impatient. It is determined in its progression. And although we often procrastinate, it won't be late. It is focused on its mission. It's an investment. Whether a loss or an asset, you will benefit from how you spend it. So it's costly, expensive, in fact, because no matter how hard you try, it's the one thing you can't get back. It's reliable because it comes through with regularity and never overstays its welcome, having you wanting more, begging for an encore, yet it's inflexible in giving that form of charity. It won't be erased like voicemail or delayed like a text saying, can't talk now, or can I call you later? FaceTime, it demands. We are at its command, so you will catch these hands of time like clockwork on cue to old lang syne. Poem.
Okay, gangster.
I love it. Catch these hands.
I
Thank
love
you.
it.
I
That
love
was really
it.
dope.
Yeah, you would catch these hands of time.
Yeah, your pen is
Thank
definitely
you.
on fire. I can't wait till you get those copies in your hand and distribute them to the universe. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for putting your work out there. I'm so proud of you, sis.
Oh, thank you. You're going to make me cry.
Happy Tears is
We're
all
all
the
proud of you.
yes.
Because when I first met Mr. Witz, I never did spit at the drive-in. I just came to meet them. That was about it, and everybody else. So thank you for that. Because I came a long way.
Came all the way. You came all the way, you know. But that's the goal. I mean, that's the key to it all is that you took the steps. You traveled the distance that nobody could do for you. So you're ready. You're ready. I'm proud of you. I'm telling you, you don't know
Thank
how
you.
proud we are of you. You know what I'm saying? Because it was always in you. You know, it was always in you.
Yeah, you guys were always encouraging. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, sis. Y'all show some love for Brooklyn in the house once again.
Woo! Woo!
Way to go,
Brooklyn!
house.
That
Way to
was
Yes,
great,
go.
Beck.
Brooklyn.
That was great.
Beautiful.
Well,
Fantastic.
thank you, babe.
Escape, I ain't see your hand up.
Oh, because I keep getting kicked out. I don't know. My Zoom is acting up, but my
Okay.
hand was up.
Okay, I'm just checking. I'll make sure I get you on the list, okay?
Yeah, but I
That's
keep getting kicked out. I didn't leave. So if I leave, it's not me.
I got you. I just didn't know. I didn't see it up, so I was like, let me double check. Well, as of now, we'll have you close out the room if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, this is a first. I've never seen Escape close out the room. Okay, this is going to be good.
Yes, yes. Okay, we got 3 more artists ahead of you. Okay, so let's keep this energy flowing. Y'all, please open up your hearts and your mics, and let's bring forth the amazing Shaka Chi. Welcome
I
back.
can't
Yay!
stand her. I
Boo.
can't stand her.
Way to
Didn't
go,
even do
Shaq.
nothing.
Oh my,
Let's go,
Shocky.
poet.
Let's go.
Alright, so I don't know why I do this to myself, but I got this show on Friday, and I'm still trying to write this piece and memorize it. So I'm
Oh,
trying
you
to see.
sound like somebody I know.
I'm trying to make sure that this is good. So any feedback is warranted. And I did read a different version of this before. Okay, enough. We call it the Black experience, but we are not a monolith. So these poems don't sound the same. This poem ain't got no joy in it, no Negro spirituals playing in the background, but it still sounds like a prayer, like hallelujah and amen, a cry for freedom. It got a little Nat Turner in its chest and a little Uncle Tom in its metaphor, but still black, still proud. Still scared I might die dreaming. What they don't tell you is if you make it past 25, every day starts to feel like borrowed time. Each poem another draft of your obituary, but on Sundays, it'd be testimony in a black church. Callbacks like God is good all the time and all the time. God is good. And in the evening, it's football, pre-rolls, and spades partners that slam cards and talk stuff because you gonna learn today. This poem grew up in a freeman's town, but will probably die in a sundown. This poem was freed by Harriet and caught by the slave catcher and taken back to its master, but on a Friday night, a payday night, this poem is Chitlin Circuit, Motown, and Harlem Renaissance. It is the way your body feels when you hear Whitney and Mariah harmonizing, Luther on the ad libs, spiritual. Goosebumps, Holy Spirit, it is the electric slide, Cupid shuffle, and Dougie all in one, where no one misses a beat. And on any day, it is Black excellence, Black exceptionalism, and Black existence, all with a capital B. For broken bloodlines building new boundaries, new branches on family trees that will not die out. This poem is too black for its own good, and somehow still not black enough, but we be black enough. We survival and resilience, even when we don't want to be. But don't call it that. Just love it back soft again, like a black woman. Hold her tight, because these poems, they don't always sound the same, but they're gonna make you feel something, just the same.
Okay, now.
Ooh,
Okay.
that last
All
I
right.
line.
like it.
Yes, keep working, Shaki. You always got some fire with you, girl.
Yeah,
Thank you.
don't change the last line though. I really love that one.
All right, thank you. And then this one, I don't know if I read this before. This is just me being an idiot. Trigger warning. This poem is not for vegans. I know this may be a little bit privileged, but back in the day, and the not so long ago, enslaved and impoverished peoples had access to lower quality cuts of meat. As a result, we tended to cook the meat well done to remove any pathogens that may be present. It's also why we season our dishes to enhance the flavor, but that is another poem. In this poem, I just gotta ask y'all, ain't y'all tired of chewing? Got your steaks cooked past congratulations. Well done. I get it. Your mouth probably needs the applause after tackling that tough ass T-bone today. I pray you be released from the devil of undercooked ribeyes. My people, come into the light, pink center of a porterhouse. It is juicy here, and dare I say, delicious. Don't double down on that Delmonico and don't stop with steaks, lamb chops. This is a poem that never ends, like you, chewing for days. And since we're on the subject, Stop cooking greens past the nutrients. Psych. This is just for meat. I know you won't believe me when I say it's not blood, so I'll tell you it is the red wine nectar of the gods. Even the vegans use beet juice to replace the feeling with a poorly cooked portobello, so I promise you it's worth it. The motto is if the meat moves, munch it. My my people, join me in the flavorland.
I
Uh,
love that piece, Chucky. I love that piece, Chucky.
Oh,
that was hilarious. And I also only eat well done meat. So sorry. So sorry.
yeah, I'm eating well done. I'm
Listen,
sorry. I'm a whole
listen to that
human
song.
being. I am not an animal. Do not eat. I don't want to see no blood.
Listen, I will say I've been off the red meat for quite some time now, so you know, and I don't eat pork, so but I still
That is wonderful.
I'm still on the poultry. I love fish
Yeah.
too, by the way. So we all a work in progress, but that lamb chops line was hilarious. I think that's what Brooklyn in the House was laughing at, but if not, that's what one that caught me and tickled the shit out of me. So great pick.
I could go for some lamb chops right now. That sounds
Oh my
good.
God, me too.
I don't eat lamb often, only when my brother-in-law would cook it. So I don't.
Man, there's this place that has a really good lamb. You gonna make me order some lamb chops? Hmm.
Look at y'all talking about food, got your mouth watering and stuff. Cut it out. Y'all gonna be up all night trying to get that late night meal. Knock it
I'm
off.
Well, you
telling you.
know, it's earlier here, so I
That's
got
true.
time.
You know what? I keep forgetting that you got 3 hours. Well, we got you about 3 hours. So, well, it's still 8 o'clock out there. So that's pretty dope. Be careful though. Still be careful because some of that stuff.
Probably just gonna go have some salmon and rice like usual.
Yeah, that sounds delicious. That sounds
Yeah,
nourishing.
lamb chop sounds better.
Yeah, but lamb chops sound like you just might end up a little bit later than you anticipate.
Yeah,
So,
this age group can't digest like we used to.
Man, I need to
That's
put
the
that
deal.
in a poem.
Don't tell me that
That
I
I need to
can't
write
eat
a poem
lamb
about.
in a little bit.
I
All
already
right.
wrote that kind of sort of in a poem.
that is hilarious.
It sucks.
I'm not even going there with y'all. Look, we gonna act like that comment didn't come out. Y'all show some love for Shocky G, please.
Yeah, Shocky, making
Ducky,
me hungry. Thank you.
those pieces were amazing.
Wow. Between her talking about food and M.A. Dennis with the Burger King hat on, like, what we gonna do?
I love that you're doing more funny poems.
Yes, say that because she does have a hell of a sense of humor.
So
And
what's funny is next Sunday, this comedy, I have a feature, the comedy improv group. They heard one funny poem and for some reason thought I was funny. And so I have a
wow,
feature at the comedy improv and I got to do a poem and then the improv group does improv jokes based on the poem. So that's why I'm writing funny poems.
Oh,
wow,
that's dope.
yeah, I wish I could be there for that experience. That sounds hilarious. I know you're gonna kill.
I
So
love that you are, facing challenges this year, new challenges. That is definitely admirable.
After you get a cookie, okay? I'm sending you one of my cookies.
Are you gonna share your cookies with me?
With you, Shaq.
Yeah.
So
oh,
not fair, but it's
Jackie,
okay.
listen, we about to mute you. Yeah, EFT, you ain't give nobody a cookie for Shocky G. Go back. We need to see your backdrop again.
She's a hater. She's a hater.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, funny. Let's keep that energy flowing, though. Y'all open up your hearts and y'all mics as we bring up our next family member, the one and only DFT, dope female trainer.
Let's
Yes, come
go.
on now.
Came through.
Let's go, dope female.
Hey, Miss Betty. You abandoned me. The love don't live here anymore. So let me get this right. You said that loving me was easy. The love should have brought your ass home last night. The fuck you know about love? See, I was stamped with the initials SSG. But those are the letters that shape me into the beast that stands before you. See, I was born August 13th. Somewhere around, let's just say 8:53, and I made an impression before I pressed in. One breath and I exhaled. Shit, the doctors knew then I was gonna be hell because I bust into this bitch standing on both my feet. Y'all know she her daddy's child. I think I heard that shit about 50, 11 times, and as if each time was the first time I held my head up. I stuck my chest out and baby, I smiled. Cause you see, I was my daddy's sweet. You fuck around and find out he'll make you a casualty over me. So I believed in his eyes I could do no wrong. You see, I was my daddy's sweet little love song. Y'all, this man's voice was nothing short of a melodic sound. He was smooth as shit. You mess around, you'll start grooving to his shit. Voice was so melodic, he could shut the whole club down. You see, he had the body of a Greek god. He was the only man that could stand before me, have my heart, and I never wanted to disappoint him, so I tried my fucking best to be just like him, even if it meant denying myself for him. Until one day, shit got real, real. You see, he decided that he was gonna hang with some niggas that wanted to steal, and every man was for himself except for that man that was shot to death. Flashing. Lights, lights. Was what I saw. They handcuffed my daddy and threw his black ass in the back of a DeKalb County cop car. You see, he never knew that when he woke up, he messed up and get locked up. He's too ashamed to look up in the realities of his daughter's life as a fantasy. Another day, facing the same old shit. A black man gone, and this daughter left all alone. Now I'm sitting here writing this fucked up ass love song. Daddy, did you tell him? Did you tell him that every time I looked in my eyes, I saw your lies stand back at me? Did you tell him, Daddy? Did you tell him, though I knew the truth, I still covered you? Because I loved you, and that's what a dope-ass daddy-daughter do, nigga. Did you tell him? Did you tell him that every night I sat by the phone, hoping that the next call was you saying, sweet, is your daddy? It's me, and I'm on my way home. Did you tell him, Daddy? Did you tell them when they came for you, they fucked over my life too? Because I'm the flesh of your flesh, the air that you breathe, the line of your life back on August 13th. Daddy, did you tell them that? You abandoned me. The love don't live here anymore. Let me get this right. You said the love of me was easy. The love should have brought that ass home last night. Fuck you know about love. Come.
My God, today. And then you sang too. Oh, that was good. And then the way you just looked off at the end, my God, today.
I like how you've been developing it. 'Cause I've heard this piece from you a while, and I've been seeing you work on it and work on it, and it's definitely paying off. I love what you're doing with it.
Thank you. This last piece is called What If God Were Cocky? I did this piece before, so I need to master this piece. Walk with me. Come on and walk with me. So they asked me, how did I survive? I just raised my head towards the heavens. I began to smile. And I said, everybody was saved in church, baby. See, most of us were saved in storms, and then God rose. And he inhaled himself within himself, and he said, do you actually think that I need church to resurrect you? Nah, see, church need me. See, these walls that y'all continue to build are only relevant to catch up with what I've already done. Don't ever blur the lines between the creation and the creator, the audacity of clay to ever disrespect the hands that molded it. I wish breath would confuse itself with the lungs that called it forth. See, it is imperative that you understand the difference between being made and the maker. And it will behoove you to respect the spark that lit your bones, but don't you dare pretend You struck the match, baby. Stand in your wonder. Because the moment that you consider yourself the source, I guarantee you, source is gonna remind you who spoke first. I was breathing life into galaxies without raising my finger. And I'm awakening bones in deserts with no choir, no preacher, no audience. And get this, baby, no water. So whether you decide to sip or surrender, you're gonna still taste my name before the glass. I mean, quench your thirst. Would you like water or wine? See, I don't need a pulpit to speak life because I am life. And when I talk, graves get nervous. And when I move, hell, we consider this plan. I don't need your permission or your attendance because I am the attendance. And ain't no party gonna start till I enter the room. You think your redemption was dictated on the Sunday. I can snatch death from your soul. Your doubt doubles down. And your dirt gets muddy. And your silence begins to scream. Call you back to breath with the thought of about the darkness that it ain't never owned you. Do you understand me? I ain't summoned by no songs and no saints. I don't check on ambitions and wait on believers. If I want you to rise, best believe you're gonna rise. If I choose to flex, every demon that ever memorized your name is gonna forget how to speak. I don't need no building. I'm God. A resurrection is just me showing up. And I was God before belief had a language, and before man called my name into temples. I was painting stars and moons and galaxies with the back of my hand. I ain't even raised my voice. I ain't waiting for your fate to catch up to do what only I can. I resurrect because I feel like it, not because you earned it, or because you prayed loud enough, because you found the right scripture. I move because I want to. And when I decided that the universe is going to fit, I was raising prophets out of liars, queens out of the abandoned, and legacies out of people who were supposed to die in silence. They didn't crawl into your pew for that. And I met them with that hope flatline because I knew it was my time. And I told Breath, you better get back in there. See, church is an accessory. But I'm the main event. So when I say you coming back, understand you ain't got to say in the matter. Death and doubt ain't got to say no matter what I look like. Negotiate with something I've already defeated. I'm the beginning of all beginnings and the after of your end. I ain't interested in your stage, your title, or your timeline. You're going to rise because I said so. And when I speak, even silence stands up, period. Because I'm God. Walk with me. On the walk with me.
Yes, let's go.
Powerful.
Yeah, I need to watch that back a couple times. That was powerful.
Yes.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
I've
that
been
came out.
doing my best to get these shows up a little sooner than I was. I know I've been behind, but as of late, as y'all can see, I've been on time and the shows
Thank
have been out.
you.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to get this one up before I lay it down tonight so y'all can go ahead and check it out first thing tomorrow or whenever it's convenient. But yeah, it's always great to go back and watch the replay of yourself. So um yeah, and see how phenomenal you all are. Like all of you are brilliant. You know what I'm saying? And I know when you're in it, you're just in it and being expressive. But please go back and capture that footage, even if you want to screen record it and share it on your live. Invite more people into the space. But
That was
definitely go
powerful.
back and grab it.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
sorry.
I got choked up. Go ahead, baby.
That was powerful work. Dope female trainer. That was just powerful. Both pieces and the singing really complemented the work. So great stuff.
On
Thank
a
you.
side note, I like how Miss Betty and escape artists are busy using their hands.
Oh, that part. Yes.
Yeah,
So
they're
I
so
see Mama
creative.
Betty over there stitching something earlier. So it's awesome to see that. And then you see it through a generational thing too. So that even ties it in even more deeply. So that's dope. Showing that art isn't lost. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Facts. And y'all should follow Morph's threads
that part.
because Escape is teaching people how to crochet a little bit. I learned how to make
What?
some.
What? She is?
Yeah,
And I've seen
yeah.
yarn on sale on Marketplace.
I got a
I
bunch of
got to get
yarn.
in on that.
Speak on it, Escape.
Um, Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of tutorials and stuff like that. Just trying to be consistent and post stuff on that page, trying to grow my audience on that page more. I'm trying to do more stuff with my like textiles and yarn and stuff. But yeah.
That's awesome. Are,
Cool.
are men welcome in those spaces? Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's
is
fun.
that weird?
No,
No,
plenty
it's
of men
not
crochet.
actually.
I mean,
It's not.
I'm a creator and I like to create things, so you never know. I might give a
Plenty of men
little piece
crochet.
of
I think
Columbia stuff.
Azar King, he crochets. He makes little toys and stuff. So plenty of men crochet.
Nice, nice. That's what's up. And y'all give it up for dope female trainer one more time, please.
Yes. That was
Yes.
Oh,
fire.
Yes.
That was fire.
That's what's up. Great work, DFJ.
Yes.
Thank you for
Thank you. I
being here
appreciate it.
today. All right, y'all keep your hearts and mics open. We got two more artists and then we out of here. So y'all show some love for our brother. It's been a long time, so it's good to have you here. Let's welcome Grown Man Speed.
Oh,
Romance.
man, speed. Oh,
Yes.
grown man,
that's my
speed.
friend. Come on, grown man. Let's go.
Oh, my
Come
friend
on.
too.
We
My
see you
people,
using
my
them
people.
pants.
Yeah.
Come
It's
on,
funny though,
baby.
because if
Come
he
on,
didn't have
baby.
gray in his beard, he would look like a young man. I don't know why he lying.
I'm a young man. Shit.
I like the jacket, but go ahead, do your thing, brother.
um, it's dope to follow a dope poet, especially dope female trainer. So just a vacancy. Love don't live here anymore. So she hit that. She hit that note. And let me get into some poems. Too many poems, man. So many words right here. So many words. And it's been too long since I've been here. So here we go. The world, this room is your stage. Your voice carries authority here. So take your time, breathe deeply, feeling the energy of the moment as it embraces you fully. Take it all in. Feel the energy of the audience and give it back to them. Because it's all about projection. Whether you are playing an instrument, singing, or spitting the spoken word, or simply shaking off the nervous energy, do not allow the outside forces to hinder you from being great and sharing your light and wisdom. The world, this room, is your stage, your canvas and dance floor. What interpretation of your being will you intentionally leave behind? The world, this room, is your stage. And in this world, confidence is truly everything because passion has no limits. This world, this room is your stage. So where will you be standing when it's time to stake your claim? Right here is where you will begin because right here is where you belong. Now stand up and talk your shit.
Okay, now.
Yes.
Yes. Stand it up.
All right.
Love don't live here. Come on, you Mr. Grown Man.
Much appreciated, sis. Much appreciated. Okay, let us find another one here. I followed that prompt that Erica, the 8-word prompt from
Ramrocks.
Ramrock. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ramrock. So I'll go with this. Our fight for freedom is still evident and ongoing. As lucid as the dream may seem, some of us did not survive the perils because it was not for the faint of heart. Picture being Black in this life, surviving the dark history of this so-called great nation. We surely deserve our flowers today and every day hereafter. They've never apologized to us or even said sorry for the mistreatment of our beloved people. Yet, we will not dwell on the mistreatment, but we will move forward in a godly manner. Poem.
That part.
Yes. I love it.
I appreciate y'all, for real.
But I may have to go godly with a piece in my hand.
Indeed. True indeed. You grab your piece, I grab my piece.
That
We
part.
go in peace.
And we make
Mm-hmm.
that part, yo. Listen, grown man speed. Thank you, man. It's been a while. I feel like I haven't seen you since last year.
It's been too long. You haven't. But yeah, it's been too long.
Says he
You
hasn't.
haven't. Yeah.
I'm so glad you came tonight, man. Love you, bro.
Me too, bro. I love you back.
That's what's up.
You know, I be sitting on the fence, man. I be like, I gotta go to work. Do I really want to interrupt the shift? And sometimes I be like, man, fuck this job. But I gotta get paid. But I just be resistant to opening up and getting in the room. But here I am.
I understand that energy, brother. Trust me, man. Trust me. You know, I'm still punching the clock myself. You know what I'm saying? But I'm working towards it, man. You know, I'm gonna continue to work towards, you know, being your own boss. That's the goal. You know, that's how we create that general wealth, that generational wealth thing is by you know having our own. You know, I think about it all the time. I can't pass my kids down a job, but I can get them a business. But I'm still punching the clock for today.
That's it.
For
That's
today.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But I thank you for making that sacrifice and being here, bro. Know that your absence is missed. Your presence, is missed. And when we have you here, we are blessed. So,
Thank you, bro.
Y'all show him some love one more time, please.
Yay, grown man speed.
Right there.
Mr. Witz.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, Grown Man Speak is a fantastic artist himself. And he does textiles too. He does art in textile. I love Grown Man Speaks art as well.
Yes, I've seen his work.
Yes,
Oh,
nice.
you do?
I've seen
We
his
have
work.
to connect. That's up my alley.
Yeah, he's nice.
Oh, cool.
Thanks,
Miss Betty.
He's definitely.
No, thanks, Mama Betty.
Yes.
Because you mama.
That's mama. Yes, that's mama.
Yeah. Big mama. That's right.
Love it.
Oh, wait. Brooklyn. Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
That part.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's still surreal. It really is.
I love how we keep an eye on each other. It's so amazing when you don't think people see you and then you recognize that they see you. You know what I'm saying? You know.
And I love the title of her book too.
Thank you for that.
What's the title, loved one? What's the title?
Brooklyn.
Pen ease for my thoughts.
Pennies. Oh, yes. Pennies for my thoughts. That's right. For sure.
That's how you know her and Mike K are friends, because they both did that same type of thing with the title. Get on my nerves.
I love you too, Shocky.
Oh man, so awesome. All right, y'all. Let's get our last artist in. That way, and we need to do that so she don't have no interruptions because you know she still got to leave. That being said, y'all please join me in opening your hearts and your mics as we welcome in our sister, one and only escape artists.
Come on,
Come on,
yeah.
Escape.
Woo, 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 woo.
Come on,
Go
EA
out.
in the
All
game.
right, Escape.
EA in the game.
Now, what's what you working on first? Not the hot
Did she
chocolate.
freeze?
She did. What you drinking? What
Oh,
you got
that's
in that
crazy
cup
work.
that made the screen freeze?
Oh, what that cup? That cup cold as a motherfucker. It frozen. Froze the screen. I don't know. Oh, this you go pop down at the bottom. What's happening here?
What's in that cup, Escape?
I don't know what's going on, but Zoom keeps kicking me out, in and out.
Yeah, we got you on 2 different screens, but as long as we got you, you better get you. We got you. Come on in, love.
Okay, so this is an older poem, and I'm reading this older poem. It's kind of sad, sorry, because I am working on a new one that I just wrote during this writing session. So thanks, who's naked up in here, guys, because I wasn't writing before. So here we go. This is the related. Anyways, here we go. I name my crochet projects by the type of comfort I need. My latest is hospital sweater. I started this sweater the first time my mom stepped in the revolving door of the hospital. 4 months later, we are back again. I've lost count of how many times we've been here. Some of these doctors feel like roommates, a reason to knot up yarn rather the usual intestines. Today I am finished. The sweater used to be 15 balls of painted canyon yarn, 1,700 yards of worry I managed to fit into a sweater. A couple extra balls of scrap yarn I didn't have a destination for also found its way into my self-soothing. Finally, after this last row of single crochet stitches, I will be done with hospital sweater, though I know I won't be done with the hospital. I will simply start another hospital project and turn more hours into stitches, another 1,700 yards of questions, perhaps more. How long will it be this time? Will she make it out? Will she ever get better? Yarn over, pull through. I will crochet until my fingers seem to bleed. It keeps the crazy parked, so as not to drive around under the influence of worriment. It's easier this way, of wrecking my fingers to the bone. Half double crochet steals the time my mind would otherwise succumb to demise. Because the minutes collect faster than rainwater, heavy as uranium on my back, as time turns my legs into cinder blocks. But this yarn turns it into straw, which I use to spin gold. I don't count the hours I spend here. I count the stitches and the rows, so I won't have to carry this tonnage home with me. I will simply put it in a project where I eject the things I don't want to stay in me.
Good Lord. Go
That
ahead,
was
Escape.
amazing. That was good.
Thank you.
Wow.
And this is the second one I just wrote as kind of a follow-up to that. The foundation of creation can often be found in knots. Tying knots is much like counting time. I used to pass the hours in the hospital at my mother's bedside by tying knots. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. Crochet is a getaway vehicle for a running mind. My daughter learned how to tie her first knot, and suddenly crochet isn't an escape. It's a doorway into a world of imagination. And what an honor it is to pass down a skill not as a survival method, as a building medium. She sees God in me, someone who can make anything. But when she's creating, time stops. Heaven and hell alike all race to see what she comes up with. God is so pleased with what she makes, he gives her more medium to build with. She tied her first knot today, the foundation of creation. I used to mourn my mother's death by tying knots. used to tangle my thoughts with yarn and a hook. Now I make memories with them.
My goodness.
Wow.
My goodness.
Wow.
Beautiful escape.
That was so good. And I love the way you used, I would have never even thought to use the imagery of yarn and crocheting like that. That's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's another one of the genius of this space. Another amazing artist with an amazing book. If you don't got it, you need to get it.
I've been waiting on it.
Yeah.
Have you sent it yet, Escape? Because I keep looking.
No, Ingram Sparks takes forever to deliver. I've been
Jesus.
waiting for it for like forever.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's
They got to draw up the cover by hand or something. I'm not too sure. Maybe they got to type every single page by like typewriter and bind it by hand. I don't know, but what they're doing, but I've been waiting too.
Yeah, because I'm gonna say, well, then who are they? So I know that for the next book, I will not go through them because
Hey.
Dennis got my book before I got my book. I just found out about my book
Oh, and
being published
congratulations.
this weekend. Thank you. And he got it, what, 2 days ago, babe? It didn't take 5 days.
Yeah, it took about 2 days.
Yeah, he got it quick.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something about these publishing companies. When you're ordering a lump sum, it takes longer to produce. You have to be mindful when you're ordering because people they have other authors that they're catering to as well. And your order can be on the back burner due to high what do you call it? When they producing
High volume.
high
Yeah.
volume. Yeah. So all of that has to be taken into perspective, especially if you're ordering during the holiday season, because
I was
because
just surprised, though. I was just surprised that he got it so fast because I was like, wow.
no, what
And
I'm
then,
saying is you can get
yeah,
one book more swifter than you can get an order of books.
okay.
That's kind of what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
got
it says I put your book in my cart, and if I were to pay for it today, it says I'd get it tomorrow.
You understand
Wow.
what I'm saying? Yeah, you can get one book like almost instantaneously, but when you're placing an order, especially when you're doing author copy, and see they don't want to give you your money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you this is what it is.
I'm learning. I'm
I've been
learning
doing it
because
for years.
Mass Poet reached out to me, and I think his is coming on the 16th. I was like, man, that's fast.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And that again because they want to make the money. So when they can get that revenue turnover, they're gonna do it quick. But when they know that they're doing the author copies and you're placing a healthy order, yeah, it's a little backed up. It's horrible that it's like that, but because you think as the producer of the book, you will get your order much quicker, but this is how it is, which is why we have to um, reinvent the wheel and take back, control of ourselves, whatever that looks like. You know what I mean?
that part.
I think Nemo produced his own book, made his own copies and everything. Am I correct on that, Nemo?
Yeah, I did. But I'm really lucky in that I have a friend who's like a typesetter, so was able to do everything, and all I had to do was give this company a PDF, and they just mass printed it. So it was almost like a little bit of a shortcut for me. Very fortunate to have that friend.
Indeed, indeed. It's good to have hands that you can shake. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, but we have to tap into everything that's available to us. So there's no shame in that. I commend you for, you know, putting forth the effort and being able to produce it in that manner.
Mr. Wicks, I'm grateful for what you just shared with us because that has been my dilemma. Folks asking about my book, when it's coming, when can I get it, when can I get it? I told you that I didn't want to do Amazon. I'm asking folks to order from the publisher or from me. But if you have to go to Amazon, do that. But in the meantime, I'm waiting for 2 orders to come. So,
I didn't want to do Amazon. That was a surprise to me. I didn't know that AJ dealt with Amazon. That
Yeah.
was a shock. But you know what I was trying to do? I was just trying to finally get it done because it's been over 2.5 years of trying to get this work out.
Yeah,
so
I just want you to be aware of what's happening out there. Don't beat yourself up for the trial and error. If there's
Yeah,
any questions, any way I can help, don't hesitate to reach out. Any information that's mine is yours. Um,
appreciate it.
yeah, but it's a process, and it can be stressful at times. But trust me when I say it's worth it to um take as much control back as you can. So yeah, get those author copies, And I'll say this and I say it again. I'm not um speaking from a bragging perspective. Y'all know that's not my character at all. But when I do shows, I sell my books.
Hmm.
I make $100, $200, sometimes $300 in that one night just from book sales. If those orders were coming straight from the company, then they will make the majority of that money. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
I hear you clearly. I want to know where you doing your shows at,
and it's,
cause I'll tell you who's, cause
you know,
I've been played where people featured and they didn't sell that many books. But I'm just joking.
I
But
mean,
yeah, I'm trying to
it'd
have
be like that. I
books
haven't.
on hand. Yeah.
It'd be like that,
It's
Erica.
it's like that, like with a lot of when, especially when it comes to the creators market, like for example, Etsy, because a lot of people, oh, you should get Etsy shop, you should get Etsy shop. Etsy charges you to breathe. Like
Oh wow.
I was watching a video of this one lady. I think she made like $50 on a $350 order just
Yeah,
from like
it's
fees and
crazy.
everything that Etsy had to take out. And then one time she owed Etsy money. She didn't make enough, like she didn't sell it for a high enough profit that she owed Etsy money. And it's like, nah, if I owe somebody money from something that I made, no,
That's some foolishness, and I'm using
send
my
me to
nice
collection.
words.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I ain't
Yeah, I
That's
paying.
some
definitely like
foolishness.
to sell books more like in person, like at features
Yeah.
and things like that. But also, Mama Betty, I know you was trying to throw shade at me, but I'll wait as long as I have to for that book. I'm just gonna talk junk, but
oh no,
I'll
no, no,
I'll
I'm not.
wait 3 years if I have to.
No, no, I'm not throwing no shade at you because your name's already covered. Uh, I don't know who the hell I'm talking to, but Shaki. Anyway, Shaki, your name is already covered. You don't have to worry about a damn thing. Your book is coming.
Yeah, because I'm gonna want one from you too. So I guess we're gonna be trading or something.
Oh,
Something's gonna
oh,
happen.
and Brooklyn in the house. Me and you talk, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we got.
Let me say something too with the trading situation because I've traded a lot of books as well. Um, but it's the same thing as transferring the revenue. You
Mm-hmm.
know, send the money back. You know what I mean? Um, it shows that we have revenue changing in our community. We have to do it that way as well. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that as nothing that I'm saying. Please don't take it lightly. Like this is all to empower us as a people. You know what I'm saying? We have to exchange funds amongst each other, even if it's in an exchange of books. You know what I'm saying? It can still recycle the funding
Facts.
in between us. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
I
And
think so.
it's
I'm just
nothing.
not
It's
sure
nothing.
if Cash App tax us is what I'm looking at too. So I don't know. I don't
I
know how
get.
these taxes things gonna work either.
Well, with Cash App, You know what? You could when you send money and you send money back. You spend it like that. It's nothing. There's no money lost through that exchange. You know
Mr.
what I
Wood,
mean? But
yeah,
when you do a withdrawal, I think that's when
don't cost anything.
um there's a exchange of some sort of funding. Like if you put money into a bank, they take a fee for you banking that money. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But when you send money, as long as you just spending it like a credit card or something like that, you get the exact money that you send.
But Mr.
Yeah.
Wood, you're saying in essence that between the creatives, you talk about a bartering system. Am I correct? That we exchange?
Yes, well, that's what the exchange is. The exchange is a barter system,
Yeah.
but we have to show um to ourselves that we can exchange currency.
Oh
That
yeah.
that's something that's important, that we have to recycle the black dollar. Even though we don't own this money, we have to show that we're not afraid to just to recycle it within our community. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, because
I
as
hear you.
quick as our money comes in, it goes out. Into another community. Where we don't hesitate when we gotta buy groceries. You know what I'm saying? And other things that we buy that, I know groceries is more of a necessity, but it's things that we buy that we don't necessarily have to have, but we don't hesitate to spend it. So we have to have that same energy amongst ourselves.
Mhm. And you have to take the value of your work into consideration with trades. Like I was offended at first when I first met Baba and Goma. I was like, "Yo, can we trade books?" And he was like, "No, that would have to mean that I wanted your book and that it was worth the same amount as mine." And that day I was mad. I handed him that crumpled up $20. Like I was pissed. But now that I think about it, like he's right. Like sometimes we're trying to trade with people, but how do we not, you don't want to compare, but sometimes some books are worth more than, you know what I mean? So you have to remember the value of your book.
No, I understand.
Somebody giving you a $5 chapbook that they wrote one poem in is not the same as, the 2.5 years that you put into your book. So it's okay for you to ask for the money for that.
Indeed, I respect that as well too. But there are ways to do that as well.
That makes that makes sense when we think about like I make aprons and I make dolls. And so, my aprons they can go for 65 all the way up to 125. I've gotten that. You have to put back, like you say, on your creativity and all the energy that goes into it and the merchant in the inventory. But yeah, don't sell yourself cheap in a sense. I learned that
Yeah,
people tend to appreciate it more when you value it yourself.
yeah.
You're not trying to gouge anybody, but you're just showing that you have a great high esteem and pride in your craftsmanship. Yeah, I guess I hope I'm clear.
You
No,
you
y'all are
you
crystal
are.
clear.
Yeah.
Um,
Go ahead. Go ahead,
no,
Erica.
all I was gonna say was I'm trying to be mindful because don't you still have to go to work very early?
Oh, I'll
I'm
get there.
being big sister right now.
I love you, sis. I'm gonna get there. That's one thing about me. I
At
don't miss
least
no
one of
work.
us have a job because I'm still unemployed with no unemployment.
The the,
So,
beau- the, beau- the beauty of me is I
yeah,
work across the street.
I forget about that. I
No
forgot all
traveling
about that.
involved. So I wake up, get dressed, make my lunch, and walk my ass across the street.
Okay,
Um, so I don't miss no work. And
cool.
that's one thing about me, because I know I don't just work for me. I'm working on building my vision. But ultimately, right now, I work for my children, and I take care of my umi. So I work for them. You
Oh,
know,
I know you're not gonna miss work. I'm just saying
I
I'm
don't miss
concerned
no work.
about your sleep, brother.
I'm
I'm just
I'm
concerned
not.
about your health. That's all.
Thank you, and I love you for
That's
that.
all.
I'm gonna get that rest though. Believe it. I'll truly get enough rest. Sometimes I get too much rest because I go to sleep on my breaks at work. I'll take a 45-minute nap and Gifted a call and wake me up and tell me to get my ass back to work. Mhm. So yeah, I make it work. But I love you for that. I love you for that so much. But yeah, especially when we exchange the information, like I think that's important. So I won't um I'll never shut that down. If it's something that I can give, I'm always going to give up that. Okay. But yeah, I hope what was exchanged tonight was healthy for everyone. If there's any other questions that I can answer, don't hesitate to reach out and tap into each other and see what it is that's where we find success amongst ourselves. Um, yeah, I love y'all.
Absolutely. Love
Yeah,
you guys too.
we all gonna say our good night. So yes, everybody, please unmute yourself and show each other some love and support. I thank y'all for staying for the length of the show. Um,
Yes.
yeah,
Good night,
show each other
family.
that love.
Good
And
night,
Gifted, I
everyone.
like your hair. I meant to tell you that. That
I
looks
love
cute
it.
on you.
Yes, she do. I told her she was
It
Oh,
gorgeous.
really
thank
just, your
you.
whole face is so cute.
I told her.
Bless your heart.
Tell her.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome,
for
honey.
that. Yeah.
Thank
The
you.
more she smiles, the better it is for me. So pour it on thick.
Absolutely. And I'm checking
Good to
out
see y'all,
Escape's
Mama.
hair too, because I don't remember it being that length when I met her.
Listen,
Right.
Oh,
It
She
I
must
just
have,
wasn't.
that's
I tucked it in my
It
beautiful.
hat.
wasn't. No, it's
I had
great.
it tucked in my hat.
say what?
No, when I met Brooklyn, I had it tucked in my hat.
No, she was hiding it. That
Oh,
in
I
her.
thought she had a bob. I thought you had a bob when you first came on the scene.
I could have. I could have. It was a while ago. I haven't cut my hair since. So I
Yeah.
did have really, really short hair and then I just grew it.
Okay.
It looks beautiful.
It's
to
a little
Yeah.
everybody here,
scary now having because I'm doing overhead welding and I'm getting burnt up. So I need
Oh
to like
no.
it's scarf on.
Oh,
And to
no.
terrible.
everybody here,
Protect yourself.
Uh,
Protect yourself. With
You know, I didn't I mean, I haven't welded often, right? But like now that I'm in school again and I'm like getting back into it, I didn't realize that when you like when the slag hits you, like when the stuff from welding hits you, like it instantly cooks your skin, like cooked human flesh, boom,
yeah.
cooked.
Yeah,
And
you gotta
I was
protect
like,
your
oh, that's
eyes and you gotta wear your suede, right? You got the suede vest and suede gloves.
I had a cotton one today. I didn't have a suede. I gotta get a
Cotton.
pigskin one,
What are you
because
talking
the
about
cotton
cotton?
one didn't hold up.
Yes.
No, cotton ain't protecting nothing.
I'm
No.
trying to picture this child welding. She just looks so dainty and feminine. When you're shooting too, the shells burn if they pop back out at you.
Yeah, that's what happened to me
No
today.
doubt.
On
No doubt.
my hand right now. It's like throbbing. I don't know
Oh
what happened.
no.
It like fell in my glove. And then like also like we get 12 classes. I'm sorry, Mr. Woods, let me just wrap this
No,
up.
you're fine.
I
You're fine.
I get
Okay.
like anxiety about having a time frame to learn something because I can't get rid of the time frame out the back of my head while I'm learning. I don't know if I'm learning fast enough. So this is like my third time trying to get certified for this class. And like I never did overhead welding before. So this is my first time practicing and it is so scary. It is so I got burnt up today, like on fire. It's terrible.
You got this. Third time's a
Yeah.
charm. We
yes,
believe you.
That's what
You
I said.
will
Three times the
complete
charm.
this.
yes,
Hang in there. Yeah.
yes, indeed.
Yes.
Anything that you want that's worth having is going to take some work. So give yourself that grace. Be proud of yourself for not giving up, and know at the end of the day you own this. All
And
right.
thank you for holding the space. 'Cause I was feeling kind of low because my welding instructor tried to haze me all the time. And like, welding is so mental sometimes. Like with me, it's very mental. So like he's just trying to get in my brain and it's not working, but it's sometimes like when I'm doing bad, it's like, oh, I don't need your extra hazing. I'm already hazing myself. But
Yeah,
he's a Republican, so he
that
hates his
part.
people.
Some people don't want you to succeed in this life.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and especially when they look at it as if you taking money or food out of their mouths
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
He could see one of his buddies in that position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, use that fuel to motivate you to prove him wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Thanks
But
for
you,
letting me rant.
yes, anytime. We
And
love you.
I'm gonna check out now. I love you guys. I
Yes,
want to
love
talk
you
to my
too.
man before he fall out.
Yes,
All
do
right.
that. Do that.
I
Love
Have a
you
just
too,
good
night,
man.
family.
Thank
night.
you for
Happy
being here, man.
anniversary.
One
yeah.
love. Thank
Happy
you.
Right.
anniversary.
One
Happy
love.
anniversary. Listen, that's your prompt. I mean, I don't took a page out of your book. Our prompt is every Wednesday's our anniversary.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
I love it. I
I
love
love
it.
y'all,
Y'all have a
family.
good
Love you
night.
too.
Before you all leave, I just
Love
want to
you.
say thank you to everybody for their prayers on last Wednesday too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
Oh, you're
we
very
love you, Mama
welcome.
Betty.
We
Miss
Yes,
love
Betty,
you.
what
love
you
you,
working
Mama
on
Betty.
looks beautiful. What you're working on looks beautiful.
Oh, I have to do this 20 by 20. They call it G's Bins inspiration, where we just do strips. And so I'm working on this piece. I showed you.
Oh, I love it.
Wow, look at the colors
I
in
love
that. That's
it.
beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yes. Come on,
That's
Mama.
beautiful.
Do it all by hand. I'm not using sewing machines.
Yes, you better go. You better
Nice.
work.
Relax.
Skills.
You didn't have to stun on me like that, Miss Betty. You didn't have to stun on me like that.
One love, you guys.
I
And
love
love.
you. Nah.
Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you, brother.
All right, y'all. Peace.
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 Eve.